McCarthy from this Godzilla Train 1090. Sean says today for a brand new review. And today, when we talk about the W Dragon 2004 PVC Godzilla. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Y'all, W Dragon's impressing me. I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was like, we don't need no more Godzilla figures. We don't need no more companies putting out Godzilla figures and stuff. Who cares? But I'm not gonna lie, they're impressing me. Of course, I know that the first W Dragon I reviewed was the Godzilla 2000, but you know how highly impressive that figure is. But now I got the very, very first Godzilla related. Not Godzilla related. No, that's not true. The very first Godzilla in the W Dragon line, the 2004, and man, oh man, call me impressed. Just like with the Godzilla 2000 with the box art, it has this beautiful silhouette of Godzilla. Of course, W Dragon on top, and of course Godzilla on the top over there as well. Of course, the name of the figure, obviously. And of course, on the sides, you do have Godzilla's dorsal plate, which is really nice. I like that. Like I said, the Godzilla 2000 had the dorsal plates as well. But, I don't know, just something about this blue in the dorsal plates, it hits a little bit differently. And of course, we have this big, beautiful mug on the front. Because I did show you the back earlier with, well actually, yeah, I guess this is the back since the flap is right here. But this is how I can see this thing come out of the box just like this. And man, the packaging for these W Dragon figures are super impressive. I'm really, really loving these. I need to throw it away, but I'm not going to because I can't. Look at that. Just look at that. But I'm sorry, but we're not here to talk about the box. So. Well, I mean, yeah, a little bit. But that's not the whole reason for this review. So I am going to put the camera up a little bit closer so we can get an up-close and personal look at the W Dragon 2004 Godzilla from Godzilla Final Wars.
And here is the W Dragon 2004 Godzilla from, of course, Godzilla Final Wars. Now, of course, I know Godzilla Final Wars isn't not near my favorite Godzilla film series. But I don't know why this version of Godzilla I'm absolutely in love with. This version of Godzilla is awesome. He just nice slender body. Of course, he has a little cat face like a lot of people like making jokes of. Of course, he has these big old hands and the super dark dorsal plates with the charcoal gray skin as always with most Godzillas. Of course, he has brown / tannish toes as well. The only thing the only gripe I would have about this is I wish the details were a little bit more crisper. I mean, they did do a good job getting all Godzilla's scales in there, but I do want it to be just a little bit more detailed. So my only gripe about this thing. Everything else on this looks perfect. The tail is super long, maybe even longer than his tail was in the movie. Granted, he didn't use it that often in the movie, so we didn't see that much, but the tail does look pretty awesome from my vantage point. Super long and curved. Easy to put, pretty easy to put on the shelf. You have a shelf deep enough for this bad boy, and of course he has white all along his dorsal plates. Of course the bone white like most Godzillas have as well, so that's nothing new to really talk about. But of course you can see that his right foot is kind of staggered up, as if he is kind of in a walking pose, like he's going to fight Monster X or Leather Daddy Gigan, one of the two. But I honestly do feel like looking at this guy, he looks more like the promotional suit to me. The suit that we've been getting in a lot of the shorts these past couple of years. That's what this version of Godzilla really looks like. It doesn't really look like the Godzilla from Final Wars. More like the promotional suit. So honestly, I don't mind the promotional suit at all. So I honestly think this is pretty cool looking to be able to get this suit version of Godzilla. And of course, his adversary in Godzilla Final Wars is Gigan, however you want to pronounce it. But as you see here, they actually do size up pretty well together. Godzilla wasn't that much smaller than Gigan in the movie, to be honest. And this Godzilla was actually maybe a hair taller than Gigan, to be honest. Nothing crazy. I mean, really, I do like how they look together. If I really want to be screen accurate, I can always just move some stuff around if I'm doing my photo shoot for it. But I mean, overall, this does still look pretty dang good. I am really happy with this version of Godzilla with this version of Gigan. To me they look awesome. And really, this is one of the few size comparisons that you do want to be able to have with this version of Godzilla. Now, if someone would just make a Monster X, W Dragon X Plus in a 30 centimeter scale, that'd be awesome. But for now, at least he has his rival Gigan to go up against. But like I mentioned earlier, I do feel like this is more of a representation of the promotional suit. So I don't know. There's a few more size comparisons I can probably toss in here with this guy. Oh, look, it's Jet Jaguar, which of course Jet Jaguar and Godzilla did fight in the short last year for Jet Jaguar's 50th anniversary. Yeah, 50th anniversary. And honestly, we didn't think we'd actually see these two actually fight each other. It was actually pretty cool. I actually really do like that short, to be honest. So the fact that I do have these two in my collection face off against each other is actually pretty wicked. I mean, the only thing that's missing is Chicken Feet King Ghidorah, but y'all know I hate that version of King Ghidorah. So really, this would work just fine for me. That this version of Godzilla and this version of Jet Jaguar are able to throw hands and duke it up with each other. So this is actually pretty cool to see with these two with each other. And what do y'all think, guys? If Godzilla and Jet Jaguar would have kept fighting, was Jet Jaguar going to beat Godzilla? Spoiler alert, he wasn't, because Godzilla is the king. He's the king of the monsters. And I don't think Jet Jaguar would have stood a chance at the end of the day if Godzilla really got angry and actually adapted the way Jet Jaguar was fighting. And then we look at Jet Jaguar, he didn't really change that much in the short, so this honestly looks perfect. Godzilla maybe can be a smidget bigger, but overall they do look cool together, honestly. And I really am glad I was able to do something like this for my collection, to have these two face off against each other. Because I mean, again, they do look phenomenal together as a pair. And I mean, eventually they're gonna go fight somebody. I'm guessing King Ghidorah, but this hopefully just not Chicken Feet King Ghidorah. And of course, one of the last size comparisons is going to be with the W Dragon Godzilla 2000. And as you see, the 2000 is a lot bigger than the 2004. His head's a lot bigger. His body's a lot bigger. Of course, with his dorsal plates are obviously going to be a lot bigger. But I mean, overall, he looks great. With this guy, these two Godzillas do look great from W Dragon. Both of these are spectacular. Now, I will say this, between the two figures and their counterparts, I would say that the Super 30 centimeter Godzilla 2000 looks better than the W Dragon, but the W Dragon Godzilla looks better than the X plus 30 centimeter Godzilla. Which I know that sounds like it's blasphemy, but I mean, I like the pose on this a little bit better. Of course, the original 30 centimeter Godzilla, 2004 Godzilla, he's a little shorty. And this one, kind of towers up there with all my other 30 centimeter figures, except for this W Dragon, because W Dragon is huge. But at the end of the day, I am glad they kind of hop in the W Dragon train, and I'm looking forward to some feature pieces that they will be adding to their line.
Yeah, and that's my view on the W Dragon 2004 Godzilla. Man, I love it. I love it. This thing is so awesome, and it reminds me so much of the Final Wars Godzilla that we've been getting from all the recent shorts that we've been getting. This is what this Godzilla reminds me of. It reminds me of that Godzilla. Maybe just a little bit, or a lot of bit lighter, but it does pull from that inspiration of Godzilla. At least in my opinion, it does. So of course, I know I gotta get something to pair with this. I have to hunt. But I'll find his companion soon enough, and y'all know exactly what I mean when I find it. But until then, that's all I got for y'all for this review, guys. Of course, follow me on my Instagram for my figure photography at Godzilla Chain 1090, and of course, follow all of our socials with Monsters with Attitude: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or X, whatever, and also Twitch. If it has social media in it, we're probably in there. But all right, I'm looking forward to doing my next review for you guys. It's definitely gonna be a banger for sure. But until then, you'll have a fantastic night, Kaiju family.